Hello everybody. So this is going to be something new for us today because this is my first ever sponsored video by this company called CarpodGo. And the reason for that is because I was approached via email, display only Bluetooth, and they basically asked me, now this is a manufacturer where I believe is from China, and I was asked if they send me a product, would I be interested in reviewing it? Now, a matter of full disclosure, I was already approached multiple times ever since I hit about 1,500 subscribers. And by the way, what I'm showing you right now is everything that was in the box. So this was shrink wrapped in a package. It all came in a cardboard box, and then these loose things, they were in the same box as this, but they were exactly as you see them in the same cardboard box. Now it was a branded CarPodGo box, and this is exactly what I received. Here you go. So yeah, so I was approached already multiple times throughout my YouTube history, and by various different manufacturers, and they were saying, hey, are you interested in doing a video or review of our product? Now, I will need two hands probably from open this, so 1 second. And the answer I would give to them is yes, I am interested. I think it's a fascinating thing where a little lowly YouTuber such as myself is catching attention of anybody actually outside the immediate Lincoln Town Car community, which is how my channel got started. And probably for the last year and a half I haven't been a Lincoln Town Car guy. So but still, yeah, and I would always say yes, I am interested, yes, I'm interested. And the answer I would get up until this point is either A, well, we're going to need your social security number. We're going to need this. We're going to need that. We're going to make you sign a contract. We're going to do this. All right, you know what? I need two hands. None of this stuff I can do with one hand. So basically, they would start giving me all tons of stuff. All right, sorry, I have to pause. I didn't know this was so difficult to remove one-handed. And every time, we would go through this process, I would just stop it halfway through, because number one, if you have to get somebody your social security number or anything else like that, yeah, I would just stop it right there, because I am in no mood of getting my personal information out. When they start, so that's number one. Number two is, all right, so let's set this aside, is when they start dictating to you, hey, what you can say, what you cannot say, or they want to see the first draft of your video, and they would promise you everything from financial compensation to you get to keep the product to all that stuff. Then they start asking you for your banking information and all that stuff, and the bottom line is anything like that I'm just not interested in. So I would basically just stop communicating with them, or I would say like, hey, I'm not interested, I'm sorry. Oh, look at that, 3M, little 3M strips. Now, until this company right here, CarpodGo, I got an email from somebody saying with the similar thing. It's like, hey, are you interested in doing a video for our product? We will send you the product at no charge. And by the way, this is an Android Auto, screen, basically for cars that don't have it. And this company reached out saying the same thing. Hey, are you interested in doing a video? Oh, that's interesting right here. And I did respond saying yes. And you know what? I didn't get anything about what I have to say, what I don't have to say. I didn't get any kind of contract. Oh, they did ask me for my mailing address, which I did provide. And oh, look at that, colored instructions with pictures. I shouldn't say never, but it's been a long time since I got a manual with colored instructions. So this is kudos for that. It's a tiny little book right here. And yeah, and I said, sure, you can have it. And I did promise them that I would make this video and I would post it on my channel, which I'm obviously filming right now. And yeah, and I do get to keep the product. Now, a matter of full disclosure, I don't have a need for this particular product, because here's the two cars that I have. Is this 2024 Subaru Ascent. It does have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that's built in. So here it is. So I'm filming this in a Subaru only because there's a lot more room in here. And then I have this 2020 Ford Fusion, which is right next to it, which has a wired CarPlay and or Android Auto. Now, I am filming this on my Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, so it's a few years old. And yes, I do use wireless. Well, in this case, it's Android, but my wife has an Apple, so we kind of both use it. And maybe because the car is not on or something like that, but basically, yeah, we can connect to the phones and we get the wireless everything right here. Honestly, it's been a while since I hooked up to it, and also, look at that. So, in any case, sorry, I digress here. Let's turn this off so it's not that distracting. The bottom line is, but this is for cars that don't have that feature, right? I mean, you got older cars or stuff maybe where the screen is going bad and so forth. So I am gonna make this video. I will have to read some of this stuff, because ultimately all I see here is a giant screen. It's kind of hefty. It is kind of hefty. But at the same time, it feels like a premium. It's got a lot of outputs here. Let's see. Let's take a look. So we have, what is this? Audio in, audio out, microphone, and then the two USB Type-C style thing. Sorry, I'm having a hard time focusing on this. Plus, it's got all the mounts. I'm guessing so. One USB-C is for the charger. Not sure what the rest of the stuff is. Got the rest of the mount. I'm sorry, got the airplane flying overhead. We got the mounts here, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure what this is, but I have a feeling that it's probably something has to do with a backup camera. So if the backup camera show maybe with a black screen or flickers, it's due to unstable reverse light current. And use this device to filter the current. So I have a feeling that this sticker should probably be a little wider, and not get messed up, or maybe something was messed up during the translation, maybe. But that's probably what this is. But what is this? USB. So I'm not sure what this is. And once again, this is an honest review. I have not seen this product before. I have not used this product before. I'm not sure if maybe that's the camera itself, but I can tell you this. So yeah, we need a little bit more information. All right, the rest of it is just packaging. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pause this. I will read the instructions. So this, I'm assuming, is obviously to stick it to here, and then use this as suction. This is a few more mounts. We have kids here on bikes. I'm sorry, I don't have the luxury of a studio. And yeah, so that's another stick-on mount. So the bottom line is, I will have to review these instructions. I will pause this, and I will probably need to power it on and kind of see where this leads us. And also, one other thing, I was not told what to say and what not to say. So this is, honestly, I'm seeing this for the first time. I'm telling you, it looks hefty. It feels premium. It feels like a good solid phone. I obviously have to peel the thing. I don't see any on-off button. So maybe the on-off button is actually on this plug-looking thing. Maybe that's the on-off button for this device. So we'll see. All right, we'll see where it goes. Alrighty, folks. So I spent some time reading this manual. Now it is in multiple languages, but it's only about let's see how many pages. Yeah, it's 10 pages long. So there's English side, There is Deutsch, which is German, France, Italiano, and Espanol. So it's interesting how, we have the English is always on top, which we are thankful for. German, French, Italian, and Spanish. So, but then also there's a Chinese character. So I'm not sure if the manufacturer is looking for constructive criticism, but I'm happy to provide that if we are going to sell this product, in a wide range of the United States market, you want to do the English first, but you want to do the Spanish and the French. So you want to do English, Spanish, French, German, Italian, if in that order. That's what I would recommend. So another couple interesting things. So first of all, this little piece is magnetic, so that's actually cool. It's a really strong magnet right there. So here's how I have it installed. And also the power cable, it is huge. It says it's 9 feet long, so I'm assuming that this thing is designed to be put on like the dash where you see all this is my wife's car, so she's got 3 different pairs of glasses. Some are sunglasses, some are prescription, or whatever. And they're designed to be installed like way back there on the glass, and then this ginormous mount, which is really cool. But I'm not sure if you need that much of a cable to run this. I mean, even in a semi-truck, right? Like if you put this in a semi-truck, I don't think you need 9 feet of cable to run anywhere. Now, in this case, it's only about a foot away. So, once again, it's really cool that it has an on-off button here. I have not seen any buttons on the thing itself, and it doesn't look like there is in the manual. But yeah, you see how it is here. It says 9-volt power cord. I think it's like 9 feet long. And yeah, it is absolutely huge. So maybe cut it down, maybe down to like 6 feet, because I just don't see anywhere there's a need, unless you like drape it around. But man, I mean, 9 feet. Anyway, just some constructive criticism. Also, so you do have multiple mounting options, which is really cool. I do like it. So I'm using this stick that's expandable and extendable, but then it's also got these little shorter ones, I guess, for you to stick here and have it mount. Now, it's pretty heavy. Like the thing itself is pretty heavy, so I'm not sure if this would actually hold this, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, and I'm sorry, I don't want to tape this thing to my car or to the wife's car. Obviously, you want to put it here because it's a huge screen. It will block your vision out. But it does come with two of these bases that are stuck on. So they are being pretty generous here. Now, also, it's got, so it references, let's see. Yeah, so sorry. So it references optional accessories not included in the box. Suction cup mount, Bluetooth aux receiver, add Bluetooth to the car, and Bluetooth FM transmitter. So it references, what I think is a backup camera, and this cable, this huge cable, which I don't want to undo simply because I have no use for this. And I believe this is cabling for the backup camera. But once again, I didn't see a backup camera in here. I checked all the packaging and checked everything, but I think the cable is in there. So, and it doesn't get referenced here in the manual at all. So, at least not in the beginning. So I want to say that this is just an extra thing that got included in the packaging, but because there is no backup camera, we can skip it. And also this device, the one that says that, if you have interference, install this device, car camera filter. So we have an input and an output. Once again, I don't have a camera in the packaging, so I will not be doing this. And I'll be honest with you, even if I did, no offense to the manufacturer, I would not mount this thing permanently in my car, and I would not have installed the backup camera. So on one side, I'm glad it's not in here. Now this thing, OTG, I mean, it just looks like a USB-C to a USB-A adapter. And this is, I think it's the Bluetooth aux receiver, add Bluetooth to the car. Once again, it's optional, but yet it was included in this packaging. So once again, just a music note and what looks like a USB-A type of thing with a little 3.5 millimeter jack. Once again, for people with older style cars, I get it. in this car, we actually do have, well, come on, focus. We actually do have a jack here. So look. So we could just plug it in directly to the car, but also this car does have USB-A and USB-C. Now, on a car that's older that doesn't have this, I can see how this can be useful for you to plug in directly. Now, this thing also has the outputs, so it's good. All right, so we're going to fire up the car, or at least we should give it just some power. And let's see what happens. Oh, this thing just got powered on. Okay, wow, that was fast. So let's see. So what happens when you press this button? Oh, there you go. Okay, so this is an on-off switch for the device itself. There is no on-off switch on this thing. All right, let's do this. Look at this. CarpodGo. Okay. Interesting. Wow, so first of all, first impression, the screen, I mean, it does have a lot of bezels, and I have no idea how to film this so you don't see my reflection. It's a nice sunny day here. So, let's see. So, there's some sort of a film here that I think it's like another screen protector. So, I removed this. But I want to say that there's some sort of a screen protector right there. Let's see. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's like an air bubble. All right, well, we're going to leave it alone for now. And let's just see what happens. So, it is not 12 noon, so that is default. So how do we do this? Okay, so it is a touch screen. Now this is only Android. And it's good because my phone is an Android. So is there, what is that? Okay, language. Oh, okay, so a lot of this looks like a duplicate. The first two are like duplicate, almost looks like. Wow, so this is Russian. So I do speak Russian too, so yeah, look at that. Although Bluetooth is Bluetooth. Huh, interesting. Okay, well, we will switch it to the good old English. So date and time system. Huh, okay, what is that? Please turn on Bluetooth and Wi-Fi of your iPhone. Then connect Bluetooth on your iPhone and then select pairing, car, and CarPlay with the mobile phone. So, because I'm not 100% sure on this product just yet, based on my understanding and one of the things here on the packaging, CarPlay and Android Auto. Okay, so this is both. So maybe I was confused. So this is Android and Apple. So this is, all right, so let's see. Turn on Bluetooth and Wi-Fi on the mobile phone, then connect Bluetooth, mobile phone. All right, so this is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto all in one. Okay. All right, so I need to play around with this. System, language, date and time. That's interesting. Okay. So it is the 1. And it is two. Oh, I think I should have probably started scrolling the other way around. All right, let me play around with this and see how far we get. All right. So I guess connecting to this thing was pretty easy. I did find the device. I confirmed it with the code. And here we go. We got the correct time right there. Auto connect. We got the, all right, so what do we got? We got the system, okay. We got the Bluetooth. Now, I'm sorry, it's going to keep going in and out. I don't know how to keep the focus on this. All right, so the Bluetooth is here. The display, night view. Oh, wow, so you can set like auto when it turns on night view. You got the brightness control. Probably want to turn this up a bit because it is kind of a nice day. We got the wallpapers. All right, 3 different options. Let's go with the blue. It is very responsive. I mean, you got to give it credit. Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh, wow. So this is cool. So look at this. So you can set your logo. So obviously some things that are familiar to us here. Buick, although they do have the old Buick logo. The Buick changed their logo about 2 years ago. So that's interesting. Cadillac, I think now is more of a wider thing. Whoa, Peugeot. That's a Peugeot. I know Hawaii, BID. I think that's Geely, Suzuki, Kia. I think Kia changed their logo. Wow, so this is cool. Look at that. Wooing. I had no idea what that is. Mazda, Isuzu. What in the world is that? That's what looks like a lieutenant. You know, if you're a lieutenant in the military, you get the silver bars. Sorry, plane overhead. So wow, we have brands and makes and models. I don't know, does Smart even make cars anymore? So that is super cool. Oh yeah, I'm in my Bugatti. Huh, that is cool. So Chrysler, come on. Chrysler hasn't had this in like probably 7-8 years. So, all right, geometry. That's Polestar. Oh wow! See, I'm geeking out over all this stuff. So, and it's not even. See, we don't get cars like that. Chery, I heard of Chery before. Yeah, well, Tata Motors. None of the. Yeah, this is Renault, Opel, Tatra. Wow, that's a cool looking symbol. Where's Subaru? Did I miss Subaru? All right. Well, in any case, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think it's in order. Dodge. Okay. So yeah. So they do have some touch up for the American manufacturers, and I don't see a Subaru. Lincoln. There you go. Well, I don't see a Subaru, so we're gonna do a Lincoln as a reminder of what used to be. And yeah, and they're not in any order, so it's kind of weird to be able to. Oh, there's Subaru. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Setting logo. So, all right, CarPlay settings. Okay, we're definitely not in the right-hand drive. 60 FPS, 10-second timeout, return to CarPlay. Okay, volume. All right, audio up. Oh, wow, this is cool. Okay. All right, so this is if you want to channel. Okay, in the app version. Okay, what if we do system update? Checking update fail. Now, is there an app? All right, I need to, so there's something in here. Obviously, my phone is connected to this thing, but what exactly, how is it communicating? Maybe I need an app. So let me see if I can read this over and see if there's something else to it. All right, everybody. So with a little help of Hollywood magic, we transported ourselves to my place. We're out of the car. It got too hot in there and too loud. So I am trying to get you. Oh, and of course the cat right behind me started scratching. All right, cat problem fixed, hopefully. So we transported ourselves back, and I had to play around with this a little bit, and I thought to myself, well, maybe we're missing something. So I thought also, hey, let's try a different phone, because ultimately, you know, I was filming on the phone, obviously, that I do have, my Galaxy. So I brought it home, and I brought out this Apple, I think it's an iPhone 13, that, as you can see, the SOS signal. So it's not an actual phone, but it is a phone device. It's one of the older ones we have that we kind of sometimes give to kids to watch some YouTube and stuff. So, and I connected this one, and let's see, how do we get? Oh, there you go. Okay, so I connected this one, and it did work. So as far as this is concerned, let's see, Bluetooth. There you go. So I have two devices now paired. And first of all, I undeleted my phone and I added it back, and it started working. So I don't know, maybe something temporary. Oops. It does time out. So because it assumes, you know, you're driving, you shouldn't be messing with this. So here's the iPhone. Here's my phone. So I am an Android person, so my phone is right there, S23 Ultra. But then when I paired this iPhone, it started working. So I was like, well, you know what, I just check it up to a glitch. So basically, once you pair it, it's pretty straightforward. As you can see, it is fast. As far as the screen goes, I mean, I would say it's like just like the phone as far as the smoothness and everything. In this case, I cannot get the GPS thing to work, but that is because it doesn't work on the phone itself. So it does ask me my location while using the app, and once again, I do have it turned on as far as the location goes. But maybe because I don't have cell service, maybe can't really triangulate off of my Wi-Fi. I'm not 100% sure. So that's the one feature that does not work. It does work on the Android side, and I can show you if it does allow me to actually do it from my phone while filming. So this is the one feature that I cannot show you. But I can show you, okay, music information. I don't have any music on this phone, so obviously that's out of the question. But I can show you some of the other things that it can do. Once again, it can do messages. It's your standard Apple stuff. But once again, I don't have any messages on this phone. Look how smooth this thing is. Okay, and you know what? I'm sorry, my cat is going crazy there. I love my cat, but you know what? This guy, he's just happy to see me. So, yeah, so everything else, you got your audiobooks, podcasts, phone feature. Once again, if it had any phone calls, you would see it here. You could dial it, but once again, this device is not active. And also, I am powering it up just from a normal, wall socket via USB Type-C. Obviously, I don't have the charger. Yeah, voicemail, everything. Now, I checked it under the Android side. It does work. Everything dials. Everything does just well. So here you go. Your podcast, your settings. They do give you some basic stuff as far as what the Apple allows. And yeah, and if you want to go back to the car, you just exit out, and there you go. And you can switch it. Now I will try to get it on the Android side. On my phone, and I'm going to check and see. Not sure how I would do this. Let's see. Car connecting. All right, let's see what happens. Connected. All right, let's see. I probably cannot show you while I film, but let me check and see, because I did get a little notification that says that it can't connect. I'm assuming because the video is going, but let's try this one more time. All right, so here, I could not just switch from one phone to another. What I did do, okay. That's interesting. So let's see. So I was not able to just do this, but I was able to undo. There you go. That's interesting. All right. I was able to just undelete. I'm sorry. I'm having a little moment here. There you go. All right. So it connects automatically. So I think it's like every 10 seconds. So I deleted that, and then it was able to connect to my phone. So now it is this phone that I'm filming on. So it does work. And as you can see, it automatically hooked up to where, to where we live, and to my phone. It tells me I'm 21 minutes away from work. I'm definitely not looking forward to that. It shows me this restaurant because we actually been there a few days ago, so it knows that I was looking for it at some point. And let's take a look. How do we do this? Google. Okay. So it does give me all these features because, once again, my phone is, it's fully active, and it does allow me to use it while filming. So let's see.
This Tech Check briefing is sponsored by Comcast Business, powering possibility.
All right, so I don't know what's copyrighted here, what isn't. Not 100% sure. So as far as everything else, yeah, all your podcasts, they do work. What does that do? And keep in mind, I don't use this technology very often. I mean, I usually just listen to the news in my car. But okay, so the podcasts work. What about here? Oh, notifications. Okay, so under Android, when you click here, it does give you notifications. In the iPhone, it does not. Phone. Let's see what happens. Let's see. You know what? I'm not sure if it's gonna throw off my camera. So let me try this. Yeah, so when I pressed it, it did turn off the camera and it started dialing. So obviously there's, it does work. Once again, it is connected to the phone. I'm not sure. See, so like some of these things, like when you press it, I'm not sure if it registers or not. Oh, okay, because this is the more part. Okay, so yeah, so it does work here as far as like the favorites and everything and the phone goes. The map we already know works. And yeah, I mean, as far as like, you know, like here, like, you know, this is like a famous test when it comes to how fast it is. So here it is. Look at this. So, I mean, it is fast. Oh, did we just end up in the ocean? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, so you can't pinch to zoom, but you can do this. No, we don't want to go to the playground. There you go. So, yeah, I mean, it is nice as far as that's concerned. There you go. United States. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay, that's what happened. So when I pinch to zoom, it just goes all over the place. That's why. Okay, so we have to know. So it's not a pinch to zoom, but as far as the regular usability goes, okay, I don't know why it keeps flicking like that. All right, you know what? You guys get the idea. It does work. Let's see, what else you got here in this area? All right, calendars, games, maps, news, messenger, messages. I'm not sure why I have two messages here. There you go. Reminders, phones. Okay. Yeah, so you have all your weather. Oh, is this going to tell me the weather?
Right now in Vernon Hills, it's 90 degrees and mostly cloudy. Tonight, the forecast is for a high of...
All right, you get it. So it's 90 degrees out there, so that's why. All right. I think it's time to wrap this up. Let's see, exit. And let's turn off the Bluetooth so it doesn't like take me back again to this thing. So, as far as the usability goes, I mean, oh, and by the way, yeah, you can change it from the speaker to the AM, FM, and everything else in between. So, as far as the system goes, the screen is nice. It is responsive. It is quick. Everything looks fine. I like the fact that, you know, this heavy duty multi-purpose mount. There's also the magnetic here. It is really strong. You know, that is nice. You see, it kind of just goes. All right. Oh, all right. Oh, wow. Wait, it connected again? How did it connect? Wait a minute. What are we doing? I turned off Bluetooth. Auto connect? Wait, so I turned this off. I turned the Bluetooth off, but then it's still connected? That is odd. What happens? Oh yeah, nothing happens here. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean the usability, it's quite easy. You just click away. Everything is responsive. The maps do kind of go all over the place, but you know, the screen itself, it's nice and big. Obviously, it is bigger than a phone. It is definitely bigger than that iPhone. What is happening? How are you connecting? Okay. Wow. Well, that is a miracle. I have the Bluetooth off. And yet it still somehow figures out a way how to connect to my phone, even though this is off. I mean, what is it pulling this from? Oh, in any case, all right, I will have to unplug this. And you guys can see a little bit behind the scenes. See, I got my monitor here. Oh, wow, okay. There you go. All right, well, if you connect now, then this is just a miracle. And you guys can see, yeah, I mean, the fingerprints, you know, you can kind of see that they are all over the place. All right, nobody wants to see my belly. But in any case, I would say that this is an interesting product. Here it is. All right, so CarPlay. And you got the CarpodGo here, and you got everything, you know, that I showed you previously in here. I would think that this is definitely useful for, obviously, for somebody who wants this technology in their car, who wants it mounted, probably somebody who uses the navigation off of their phone quite often. You would have to probably investigate, you know, if you want to hook up the camera and everything else, so the backup, which is here you go, which is an accessory. But at the same time, I think it's a good effort. It's interesting for me to see the first kind of collaboration, kind of sponsoring. You know, a few things to work out, obviously, you know, maybe a little glitch here and a little glitch there. But overall, I think, you know, if you want to give it a shot, obviously, I'll put a links there. I'm not getting anything off of, you know, each purchase. So this is, you know, just a sponsored with respect to, I get this device and I review it and I share with you my personal opinion. Otherwise, you know, guys, reach out to me if you have any questions. Thank you very much.